If you are using social media, digital marketing, the interwebs for your business, for your mission, for your impact that you're making on the world, you've got to watch this video because I just returned from Social Media Marketing World and Social Media Week Austin, where I was speaking, and I've got a whole slew of tips for you from those events so that you can feel like you were in the room where it happens. My name is Molly Mahoney, and we are going to dive into this video. All right. So the first thing that I learned is before you go to the event, we did this for the first time and it worked so well. You want to connect with people before you go. Now, a couple great ways to do that. One is on LinkedIn. Just pull up the list of the speakers, send them a little message, letting them know that you're going to be at that event and connect with them. This ended up being something that I totally forgot we had done. And I sat down and started talking to Dan Harmon of the Harmon Brothers. And we went to connect on LinkedIn after chatting for a bit. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're already connected. Did you add me? Did I add you? I don't know. I totally forgot that we had actually done this ahead of time. I realized it later. Really, really good. Helps you to make deeper connections when you're in the room. Also, LinkedIn Local Connect. I don't think that's actually what it's called, but it's something like that. Make sure you turn it on when you're at events. And then when you're in the room, you can look and see who else is in the room with you. And you can like bloop, 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 bloop. It lets you do nearby connections on LinkedIn. Pretty awesome. We are going to start putting out more content about LinkedIn coming up here soon. It is real good. Okay, now to some of the juicy stuff that I learned sitting in the audience while my friends were speaking. Chris Mercer, who is also known as Mercer, spoke about Facebook funnels. I cannot believe I had not heard of this. This is a way to set up an actual funnel in the backside of your business manager that shows, are people coming from content to Messenger to a landing page? Are they converting? And it shows exactly how many people are making it through your funnel, which is so awesome based on the pixels that you're setting up. So you got to have that stuff set up and at first, which we already did. So I just went through on my phone and I was able to set the whole thing up on my phone while Mercer was speaking. It was pretty dang awesome. Okay, there's one word that every single speaker spoke about, which I was like, oh my gosh, another person. Oh my gosh, another person. I know I had slides about it too. And the word was human. When you are creating content, you are connecting with humans. So connect with them. Okay. Don't get so caught up in all of the stuff that you're doing and forget about connecting with actual human beings. I know it can be scary, but do it. And if you need help, we have lots of stuff to help you to be able to do that. Okay. Video was the other thing. Man, I was like, thank you, Michael Stelzner, for your amazing opening keynote that sets up my session perfectly. He did his whole opening keynote was about the fact that if you are not using video in your business is going to die. So get on the dang camera and start using video. You can start with stories. You don't have to start by doing a full longer video like this. You can start with stories. Get started though, like yesterday. Okay. And then repurpose. So I went to a session of Kim Garst about repurposing. You may know that we have an awesome repurposing system, which I'm going to pop on the screen. Right. Wait, I pushed the wrong button. Hold on. This is our repurposing system. I know it looks kind of crazy. As long as you get started with your video like this one, this is our main system for driving traffic to our videos. Then you can go back to your video and you can start doing all these things, putting it on YouTube, Facebook group, GIFs, Instagram story, blog post, turn it into an IGTV video, all that stuff. And Kim has shared some really awesome tools for this. So one of the coolest things that she said that she does is she does repurposing for her guests. So when she has a guest on, she takes the transcript and she pulls out quotes from her guest and turns it into a little graphic that they can use on their socials. So good, right? What an awesome way to give back to your community. I loved it. Also, dude, there was something else that came up, which is gaining preeminence. So preeminent, I don't know if I spelled that right, but preeminence happens when you are one of the first to show up to use a specific tool, to use a specific platform. And I know it's scary. I know being an early adopter is something that's like, oh, what if it doesn't work? What if it's energy that I put into this and it doesn't work? I've heard Gary Vee say many times that, there's some things that he did decide to put energy into that didn't work, but you're learning so much when you're setting that up. So like with TikTok, even if you don't actually, move all of your content to TikTok to put all of your focus on TikTok, just by learning why it works and what's working and understanding the mindset of the people on that platform, it's going to help all of your other stuff as well. And shout out to Rachel, because my good friend Rachel Peterson had 800 people RSVP to her talk at Social Media Marketing World, which is cuckoo, but it's because she made the choice and she decided to show up and she got started. It doesn't happen if you sit around and wait. You've got to get started. So this is the end of our recap about Social Media Week Austin, which was hosted by the amazing Claire Winslow, another good friend of mine who owns Best Practice Media. Also, Social Media Marketing World, which was put on by Social Media Examiner, my dear friend Michael Stelzner. Oh my gosh, so many members of the Glam fam were there also, which was really, really fun. If you are looking for more support, we would love to support you to show up, to go live and monetize in our Glam program. So reach out to us on the interwebs or just drop the word glam below this, and I will reach out to you as an actual human and to see if it's a good fit. As always, my name is Molly Mahoney, and I love helping you to unlock your inner awesome, to elevate it with the magic of live video and maybe some messenger automation so that you can show up and change the world. We'll see you soon.